Car Guy channel. The Car Guy channel. My name is Mike Hennessy. This show is all about cars and all four car guys. Get yourself a cold beer. Get yourself a cold beer, guys, because our show is... We are smoking! I'm Mike Hennessy, and you're watching the Car Guy channel. I have an auto repair shop. I've been in the business for over 30 years. You name it, we got it, we built it, we've done it, we do it. We love this car stuff, and I hope you guys do too. We're going to have a lot of fun, got a lot of stuff cooking, so just stay tuned. Hey there, car guys. I selected a car of the week for more than two reasons. There's three reasons, could be four. Number one is, look at it. The car's absolutely spectacular. You guys have probably seen this before if you've been at the Good Guys show or Hot Tennessee Nights last year. This car was kind of tucked in the corner. I don't think it really had all the exposure the car deserves. But the car deserves to be with Hot Tennessee Nights this year because this is our chosen poster car. This is our chosen car for the t-shirt because our theme this year here is America. And the owner of this car is Larry Tate. We'll have Larry Tate on in a little bit, but we're going to go over some of the things in the car. I mean, let's just face it, guys. You got a bucket T with some Corvette rear suspension, and you got some tires back here that are just absolutely spectacular, and they're huge, and sets off the theme, really, for what street rods are really all about. He's got a 383 stroker motor with well over 600 horsepower, believe it or not, and a car like this just really sets the mood for everything. And then Larry did a heck of a job on building this car. It's kind of a great story about it we'll go into later. But he's got power brakes in here with a regular 350 turbo hydromatic transmission. Makes the car very functional and very drivable. But our theme for Hot Tennessee Nights this year being the theme of America. We're going to have over 70 flags throughout the whole park. We have one flag that's 25 feet, 18 feet, so we held in one of the buildings. Larry's car is going to be in the building with a few of the other cars that were from the past t-shirts and past cars that we've actually represented on Hot Tennessee Nights as poster cars and poster. We're going to have Tom's car in there, the one we had last year, the beautiful purple car. But 1923 Bucket T is absolutely spectacular, and we're going to go ahead and get Larry on the show. We're going to talk all about it. Stick around. Hey guys, I want to introduce you guys to Larry Tate. Larry, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Excellent. Now Larry came a long way this morning. Him and his son JR brought this bucket T for the photo shoot this morning here at the fairgrounds. I want to thank you, Larry, for doing that.
Thank you for having us. We wanted lovely being here.
Oh, but what? And by the way, we got lucked out of the weather, didn't we?
Oh yeah, it was raining all weekend, so now we got some sunshine.
Oh, we do.
Got lucky.
Oh, and I mean, there's a little story about this car. Now, Larry went ahead, and he's definitely 100%, him and his son are car guys. I mean, 100% car guys. Been all the shows, has showed his car. Now, you had a bucket T. Now, we're not going to go into the whole story, but you had a bucket T years back, or a couple years back, and you got in an accident in that car.
Yeah, a fella hit me from behind. It was pretty much just like this one, and it pretty much destroyed the car. The only thing we were able to save was the front end. So
and is the front end from that other car on this car?
From the original car, yes.
God, guys, can you imagine getting hit in something like this and being able to sit around and talk about it?
Oh, it was quite an accident, but I was lucky, and so we were able to build another one, and we're proud to have it.
And then you and your son went ahead. Now, the thing is, you guys built a car in 9 months.
Well, it kind of happened right in the middle of the season, and it took away all of our fun. So we wanted to get ready for next season, so we really rushed and got with it. We didn't waste no time at all.
Oh, I'm thinking spectacular. And you were talking about, now the theme that you came up with, the American theme, and I know that you probably didn't do this strictly for Mike Hennessy or Hot Tennessee Nights. Would be really neat to admit something like that. But, you know, the stitching on the back of the seat here, I mean, done with the flag. And how did you come across doing that?
Well, my wife, too, helped out a lot. And she had a lot of good ideas. And we had come up with ideas of the American Eagle, the American flag, the ships on the back, the whole American theme, just to let young people know they should be proud to be Americans. Freedom is not free, and that's why we kind of wanted to show our young people and everybody else that we're proud to be Americans. And it's nothing better to be at a car show and have the old guys come up and really get a kick out of your car and stuff. I love that. So.
And the other thing is, you know, when you pick colors, how could you go wrong with red, white, and blue.
Oh, exactly.
Oh, then there's stars. It's still, you know, car guys who like our cars kind of flamboyant a little bit, and you put the flavor and the touch, of course, with the red, white, and blue theme and the flag on it. And there's just so many things on this car that are pretty spectacular.
Well, you know, being for a small car, you got to walk around and look at everything. There's quite a few little pictures and things to look at. So,
sure.
Being a small car, I thought I did a pretty good job covering all the areas that we wanted to cover.
Sure. Now there's one spot, and we're going to back up for a minute because we got this shot on camera. Now this shot right here, we're going to go ahead and show it to you. This shot right here was the shot from. Go ahead and explain it.
That's the Marines that raised the flag at Iwo Jima. A fellow in Salinas painted the flags for us and the murals, and this is the men that raised the flag at Iwo Jima, the Marines that did that. And that was a very significant part of World War II, and we wanted to show that and feature it on the car. On the other side is actually the firemen that raised the flag at Twin Towers on September 11th. We wanted to cover that base also.
What a great theme. And then you got ships on the back of it. I noticed you got the USS Arizona
and the Missouri.
And the Missouri.
Beginning and end. You know, the Arizona started World War II, and the Missouri they signed the peace treaty on. And they're both in Pearl Harbor now, moored. You know, Arizona sunk naturally, but the Missouri is moored there.
I just can't believe that you went through the time and effort with that. And people have to appreciate the flags, like it keeps saying, the red, white, and blue colors. That's really what it's all about. And the stitching in the seats. And, of course, on the blower, the USA, you know. People are going to think we photoshopped there. Those are actually attached.
It's actually there.
They're there.
Since I had 3 spots, I did not. What else could you put there?
Yeah.
There's nothing else would go.
Yeah, like I was telling people at the beginning of the show, we're going to go ahead and feature your car inside the pavilion hall, which we actually call the Autorama. And that's where we're going to have the 21-piece band. We're going to have the cooking show. Now, if I read right, we're looking over the side over here. You guys were parked in motorhomes on the other side over there.
We had the best time. If you guys didn't come last year, you need to come this year because we had the best time. We had 6 or 7 of our own motorhomes here. All those guys, we had the best time. We barbecued, we drank, we had a wonderful time. Everybody went to the car show. The casino inside was wonderful. My wife spent all of her money there, and she really enjoyed it. That was one of the big highlights of that, too. The casino was a big thing. Everybody enjoyed it. We just had the best time. If you guys want to come to a good show, this is where you come. And if you're going to get motorhome parking, you better do it early because we've already got quite a few lined up to park here. So.
Oh yeah, that does get tough. We do like to let people know that, and we don't want to stress it and sound like a sales pitch. But I'm going to tell you, there's people have been calling, and like you guys, I know. Talking to JR, your son, he said a minute ago something like 14 or 15. I mean, this is going to get packed, and this should be our 3rd year.
It's growing.
This is our year, and we got so much added. We got Candy Clark calls me. Candy's bringing Bo Hopkins. Bo Hopkins calls, says, "Hey, I want to bring in the lead sled. We're going to put the lead sled near you in the building. But you're the first car they see when they come in. When you guys come inside the pavilion, the Autorama show building, the first car you're going to see is Larry Tate's 23 bucket T, all set up with the flags, all done in the American style. Because our theme this year is America." And the whole park is going to be filled with flags. We're pretty excited about. But we got so many. We're bringing in Destruction Derby, Roller Derby, Soapbox Derby. The roller derby is all females and all different categories of what leagues they are. I don't know really much about it, but we're going to learn a lot about it. But I'll tell you, there's a lot of really cool stuff. And we got something. We still got a casino. The Willow Glens Family Fun Center is going to bring a full casino. So we had to get your wife back in there. They got bingo. They got crap tables. They're having a root beer social, and that's the building where we're going to have the roller derby in. So the other thing is that we talked about earlier in the show, and I don't know if a lot of people know it. I was waiting for Larry's car to get here to explain to you guys that Hot San Jose and Ice has joined and teamed up with SEMA. And SEMA is huge in the automotive market. And SEMA went ahead, and we've all sent letters to the Senate. We sent letters to the governor, Arnold Schwarzenegger. We sent letters all over because us car guys want to be appreciated. There's so many days on the calendar, 365 days a year. Not every day's full of all kinds of things. And Monterey has what they call Auto Week, but it's not on the calendar. Monterey does a great job for Auto Week. But let's go ahead and get it appreciated by all car guys. It's like your son, his type of car group and your type of car group. And the thing is, everybody gets along, and our show is for everybody. And so we went ahead and actually have a national holiday. You guys can go online to go to SEMA if you wish, or you can actually look up National Collector Car Appreciation Day is set up during around Hot San Jose Nights. The date will be July 8th. All the cars can come to the fairgrounds on me. It's all free. Anybody who has a straight rod car can come onto the fairgrounds and view cars like yours and view cars from all over the whole Bay Area that's going to be in here. And, of course, if they'd like them to be participants, they can go on to the big cruise on Friday night.
Well,
the big cruise that we're going to go ahead and do, which our annual cruise every year. But I'm telling you, the thing with SEMA is totally huge. And we want all the public to come and see this stuff. And it should be a lot of pretty cool stuff.
It will be. It'll be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. And everybody I talk to wants to come to the show. It's growing leaps and bounds. It's going to be a big show.
Well, we're branding it to be a fun, family fun, safe show is what we're branding it for. Larry, thanks again for bringing your car down there.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
Hey, guys, there's two things you don't touch. You don't touch cars like this, and don't touch that dial. Hey, guys, I'm standing here with JR. JR, how you doing?
Mike.
Hey, you came down with your pop today, help him unload that street rod.
He needs all the help he can get.
He needs all the help he can get. Now, JR stands for?
Jeffrey.
Now, what club is yours?
Gold Coast Rides out of Monterey.
Now, is your dad in your club too, or is you guys got all the same thing?
Yeah, I joined a few years back and brought mom and dad in, and we came here as a club last year. We had about, I believe, about 15 cars and about 5-6 motorhomes, and we're trying to promote Hot San Jose Nights. It was one of the best shows we went to last year, and we're trying to bring in more of our members. We're about 85 members right now, and we're going to try to bring as many as we can.
That's really good. Now, what car do you got, Jer?
I have a 66 Pontiac Le Mans.
66 Pontiac Le Mans. You guys look out for that, and Estelle's going to get on the show one of these days. And your pop's dying to start this car back up and cruise around. Jay, thanks again for helping out today,
Mike.
JR.